Am I on? How loud am I? Alright, that should be good. Move the mic closer. And there. There we go. I forgot to plug this in. Here we are. We hear you loud and clear. Sweet. I pretty much just woke up. Which, yeah, I probably shouldn't be sleeping into a 11, but... Anyway, what's the, what can I share? There's like... Yeah, I got a couple things going on. Yeah, for the engine stuff, you already seen that I'm in pretty much a break. Like it's a soft break, because if I'm really doing like nothing, then it's torture, but I'm just not, doing the crazy amount of shit that I used to do, which I think is for the good of it. But, but yeah, I think, I've already got the, in 2 weeks from now I'll be visiting Japan for 11 days. It was supposed to be 10 days, but I'm bad at math, so yeah, I'm leaving for that long, which will be fun. And I also have a 24-hour layover in Hong Kong, which will be fun. Let's do that. How about... That seems good enough. And so yeah, I think all of you guys have already seen most of what the EP is, so yeah, everyone's heard this one. And yeah, all of this stuff is pretty much on SoundCloud. Like this one. And this one. And this one. And this one. So yeah, I'm gonna add probably as many songs as I can add to that, but I'm not allowed to, like, because my rule for this one is no marketing or publishing anything until every song is finished. Because last time, like, all the other times where I've had, like, unfinished shit and I've advertised it in teasers and shit, it's just not gone well. So everything needs to be finished. Once it's all finished, it's gonna get, there's gonna be like a big period where I like put teasers and stuff and I make people know it's gonna be releasing, and then once it's out, I'll be pushing it and that, blah blah blah. Let's look at some unreleased stuff, because there's quite a lot. Someone I haven't shown, because there's quite a lot here. What's this one? And something like this. Oh no, not that one. That's the wrong one. This one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. We got... What's this one? don't remember what this one is. That's interesting. I might be able to do something with that in the future. What's this one? Yeah, that's Cobalt. Because I usually have like proto names before I get the real ones. Like, what's a funny example of that? I don't have much funny examples of that. But here's one of something different. So yeah, the full title is Engine stops whining about modern dubstep and actually fucking tries it for once. Which, I tried it. I still don't like it. What I did was I stopped complaining and I said, oh, it's so boring, it doesn't do anything. So I started doing things. So there's like lots of little details and shit. But then we got this one. Yeah, no drop for that one yet. It's just a build up, which kind of stinks. Oh my god. Here's I think this is an example that you can write you can write an entire Complexo song with just piano. So that's pretty much how I write all my songs. It's just me playing a bunch of stuff on piano and trying to like shape it together to make it sound more like a song. Then I change the sounds around and get something like this. That's the wrong one. Shit, sorry. This one. See, it's still not really that good or polished, but it's still, you know. What we got? I've got some. I must have some more stuff. Look for some finished ones. Okay, we've already seen this one. Not this one, that's the wrong one. But yeah, it's a secret for future. Gone. Here's something. She depends on you, go along and never speak of this again. We depend on you, we depend on you. Though I know that you've awakened her again. She depends on you, she depends on you, go along. I think that's pretty much all. Well, there's a lot more, but that's all the work in progress stuff that I can think about showing. Because all the other ones, I just never bothered to bounce a demo of it. So they're in the door. So yeah, most of those will probably appear in this year's birthday mix thing. Yeah, that's the birthday mix coming up. I should probably prioritize that. Make it a mission to like bounce a couple of like just bounce a couple of my regular thing. Let's turn this back on. It's me. So yeah, I'll get as much audio for the mix I can. Even probably tease some of my new EP album, whatever it will be, stuff in there. just do whatever I want, really. And then after that, I'll like literally like 2 days after that, I'll be flying off, and my plan is to make as many songs in Japan as possible, and then I'll come back with that as my next project. Ah. And what are my plans? You know, let's go for let's pirate software. But I get a pen this time. Probably do pencil. It's too big. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about the Japan trip, because I've been super excited about this. So it's pretty much 6 days in... So yeah, 6 days in Tokyo. And 5 in Osaka. Which for this one, I'll take like a the way bullet train over there. But the hotel that I got for the Osaka bit, and I was super lucky with this. For 5 days, a like a 1-room apartment for about like a little over $200, under $300 for 5 days. Like really, like in Namba, which is like you're pretty much in the middle of everything. Like if you want to go somewhere, there's like the train line right there. You go there, and then you're right in it. So for like pretty much $300 for that is pretty good. And also, like, during the time I'll be doing things like, it'll be Universal Studios and that, and Spa World. For the Tokyo trip, I wasn't as lucky as this one, but I still got like a good deal, where it's like I'll try and find pictures of the place. Yeah, just loading up the thing. I'm not showing you this shit. Alright. Let me find a picture of this place. So, yeah, You know, later this filthy Frank bedroom looking ass place. I mean, yeah, for the price of this one, it was... I don't remember how much I paid. Yeah, only 15 days until I fuck off to this place. Yeah, where's the thing? I'm over here. Yeah, 200 and... Actually, this one's cheaper than the one I mentioned before, but still, this one... Yeah, this one has a shared bath... Oh, shit. Yeah, this one has a shared bathroom. No. Womp, womp. Bring that up. Yeah, shared bathroom. But yeah, this one is filthy Frank bedroom. And I'll be doing like cool shit. Bro got a shoebox to sleep in. Hey man, I like sleeping in a shoebox. Like if anything, like a story of like when I was just a baby or in some shit, or like a toddler, I would throw a bunch of pots and pans out of like a cupboard and then just stay in there. Which apparently is like a sign of like early age autism. So yeah, I was living in shoeboxes before you could even... before I could even conceive of what a shoebox was. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, big spaces scare me. I don't like big, wide open rooms. So I try and make smaller things. Let me change the pen for this. A bit bigger. See, I'm gonna be sleeping in shoeboxes for a couple days. Super lucky with the prices. And the plane tickets too. They were a bit more expensive at like about like 1,200 pretty much. Yeah, 1,200. And that includes the seats, so it's a pretty good deal for like flying over there. But my main metric of like, is this worth it, does it cost more than my flight ticket? Which, if I'm getting a hotel that costs more than my flight ticket, no. So... And I've already been working on getting a bunch of programs and music and stuff onto my laptop so I can start making shit. It's going to be a bit more limited because there are some programs I can't get on there because it's a Mac. But yeah, I'm making stuff on the plane. Yeah, it's a little plane. You're on the plane over, and in Japan. And yeah, then I'll be heading home. I'm doing this all alone too. So like I'm not bringing anyone with me. It's just me on my own. I'm gonna be meeting up with some friends. I want to see what you can cook up with a dinky-free music program. That'll be a YouTube video idea, probably. Like, what can I make with free software or something? It would probably be something like the free Ableton, like, light demo, because I remember back in the day how restricting that was, so I'd like to see how far I can go. Like, if I go back to the old one. But, like, yeah, other ideas I have is, the Dalai Lama sound pack. I'll try and fuck around with that. There's another one where it's like the worst sample pack that I've ever downloaded ever on accident. Well, not on accident. It was just because I was a stupid idiot kid that thought, ooh, scary, spooky stuff. I want to get that. And like I listened to it and like, oh god, this sucks. Like it was like a Halloween themed thing, and like all the vocals are just like some guy pretending to be like a scary monster with like the pitch pulled down, and it's the cringiest shit. Like he says, like what he says is pretty much like someone like muttering not sex words, but like humiliation sex words kind of thing. Like the kind of things you say during sex, where you're like, oh, you fat slut, you fuck bitch, oh, fuck you. But it's so shit. And I gotta make something out of that. But after that, well, before that, I gotta figure out what the hell the whole channel is. Because I've recently tried to change the name more into, because like the other people that are literally called Engine, and because it's harder for you guys to actually find like my channel in the Google search. So my solution to this is just to go and add a subtitle, which would be that. Which I think that one's the one that a lot of you guys agreed on. There was other ones like, I don't know, it would be like Engine FM, that's an R. Or Project. But yeah, Engine the Robot stuck because it's already been an existing name. And it fits in with, you know, like the character over here. So that's who he's gonna be. And for your future albums and stuff, just to branch out a bit more, I want to make more of these, you know, these royalty-free music packs. Like the one you're listening to now is like the hip-hop one. And number 2, yeah, here's my plan, like my MCU of royalty-free music. So, number 1 is, you know, yeah, Monophobe 3, which is done. So that's done. Number 2, the one I haven't mined, and 3, I'll get to that too. Number 2 is, which one it'll be? It'll be Fantasy. I'll name it Tabletop. Which will be tunes from the tavern, which would be like, you know, like your typical D&D background music, Skyrim type shit, which will be like, you know, fun stuff like that. Number 3 will be horror. Which would be like horror ambience, kind of threatening stuff, which is something I've wanted to do for a while. And there's a couple things of it. Number 4 will be... Number 4 is... What should number 4... You know, let's plan this out for the future. So yeah, horror album. I don't know what it's called. Number 4. Let's make it... This is like a project I've wanted to do for ages, and I think it might be good here. Another video game OST, but a, a fighting game OST, and... And number 5, which might be the easiest one, would be just soft piano ambience. And what should I do for number 6? That was a voice crack. What should I do? Like, if you were, like, a content creator or something, or you wanted placeholder music, what's something you would like to see? Yeah, other than that, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. But I will try and do some repeats, because, you know, I liked making this one. I already have a bunch more material that I want to share, so this one might get a repeat. I might do another chiptune one, because a lot of people liked that one from my work. So... the game one will get a repeat. Oops. Soft piano one. Those are just so easy to make that this one might actually come first, so I'll make repeats of those because it's so easy. And I think something that I gotta do in general, shrink this over here, is actually make somewhere where people know what music they can use, because it is pretty ambiguous. So if I make like a landing page website, website, I could, you know, like, put all my music there. It's like, it'll be like an album here, album here, album here, description, genre, and I think for it there'll be like an availability status. Like, this one would be, yes, you can use it. This one, yes, you can use it. And then there'll be like, oh, you can't use this one because it's already on Spotify or something. Because, yeah, I want people to... My strategy is to... like... you know, strategy is to make a bunch of my music, like, just make it all free. You can use it. All of this stuff will be free. And the idea is that they just take it, maybe credit, and people be interested in the music, go, hey, that's cool. Go to my channel and then support me. And it's not like sleazy or like crooked, because I'm not like exploiting anything really. It's me going, free shit, you can look at my paid shit if you want to. If anything, it's no different from the free shit, but like, yeah, you can have a look if you like. And some people will be like, oh, this is neat, this is cool. And then, so yeah, this one's done. Don't need it anymore. And I get to choose from this one and this one. This one will be a bit more of a task because my ideas are a bit more EDM sided, but I will keep it like a bit more video gamey. But yeah, it's definitely going to be more leitmotif based than say like usual. Can't wait to see engine stuff on NCS. I don't know how to get on there, but I feel like because of my own workflow, I hate singles. So the idea of just releasing one song, it, to me, is just like, it's not the full picture. Because, like, which is why I only ever release albums and EPs, is because I believe that the full picture is in, like, a combination of sound, as opposed to just one song. Because, like, one song is like one page of words. You can write a story in there, but I'm not good at that, and I prefer to have a whole book to write in. Let's get rid of that. Oops. But I might try and figure out how to do singles. Like, I'm better at it when it's like a collaboration, or it's by design to be a single. Which rarely happens, because like if I ever do try and make a single, it just gets absorbed back into a bigger project. So yeah, singles are super rare for me. So yeah, rare and album. Just give him feet. So yeah, and what other thing? Something I would probably want to learn is like at least some kind of indie rock thing, because that's my one weak spot. So I want to try and figure that out. But after that, yeah. Main albums, yeah, you saw the one that I'm working on. But then there's a bigger one. What I'm working on here is like a practice one. It's like a little guy. It's a practice album for the main album, which is The Big Guy. So yeah, the Big Guy one is a much more grander story of like the idea is I'll lay out the entire plot. So the intro is pretty much like people have gone missing, and like a lot of like children, adolescents, and people have just, and teenagers have just gone missing. No one knows why, and until like the main protagonist. Let's just do, face. The main protagonist himself gets kidnapped. And really what happens is it's not like a kidnapping, but it's an isekai thing. Where it's like some like really like... It's not like, fantasy isekai, but it's like a futuristic... like gothic church punk type future with like massive towering gothic looking buildings and shit. But the idea of it is the main character is bestowed like the main character guy is pretty much the chosen one by the angel motherfuckers with like they say, yeah, you're the chosen one, man. So he's like, shit, okay. And he's like, okay, we will train you to be the chosen one. So they go for like rigorous training and shit. And then they're like ready to fight this evil. It's like, this is an evil guy over here. Yeah, like, these guys are evil. And you need to kill them. So the idea is he goes to kill them. And he goes through them. And before he wins, well, he doesn't win, like, cause like they're actually fucking strong. And he's just some dipshit kid. They win, but before they kill them, they're like, dude, they're lying to you. They're evil. They're the evil ones. We're the good ones. So he goes, shit, for real? It's like, yeah. And then like he realizes, oh fuck, and like he shows like all these other people, the people that were kidnapped, are all dead. Because they kept on getting thrown out to this guy. So he's like, okay, that's it. And then he goes to enlist the help of, the bad guy. And then they go and fight the good guys, quote. And once that's done, yeah, they fight these guys, blah blah blah, cool story. He goes, I'm not sure if he should go back or not. It's pretty ambiguous from here. But yeah, after that, that's like the whole idea I had. It was based on like some Tumblr posts I saw, but I added a little more to it. Like nuance in that, because like I feel like the message of it would be like a critique of like war enlisting in that, and like propaganda, blah blah blah, all this like shit. Because I think it'll be a fun thing to explore with like a deeper meaning in music. But yeah, after that, it's pretty fuzzy and it seems super ambitious, and I might not even do it to the vision. But that's what the practice album is for, is to like see if I can get close to like a chunk or a tiny piece. Anyway, so yeah, overall, I am going to, I'm going to Japan. Plane, like, do a little plane, you know. I'm going to Japan, and after that, I'm gonna be going back to the lab again. So. Get back to the lab again. It's me on the piano. Yeah, that's the thing. That's all. And and I bought like a bunch of stuff for the trip that I probably don't need, because like it's cold over there, so I need to get like a bunch of stuff like you know, like a bunch of thermals. Let's draw that. You like, yeah. Yeah, thermals. Got a battery bank right here. And a, yeah, charge, like a bunch of adapters, so. And Yeah, I not got too much, but I got like a bunch of stuff in prep for it. But I feel like I've over prepared for it because I would buy all these. I bought like these new bags for it, like packing cubes. See, I'm doing a bit much for this 11-day trip. But yeah, let's see how much music I can make in 11 days. And I'll keep going until the background music loops. But look at all this interesting shit. Wait, I don't think I've shown. Have I shown you guys the banjo I got yet? Actually, I'll probably end the stream now. Alright.
Hey, sweetie.
How do I end this shit? Dude, bye-bye.